Hello, Jerry Heron, liberal to red pill. It is time to say no to rainbow rhinos. It is time for the GOP to decide which side they're on. LGB Patriots, who are everyday lesbians, gay men, and bisexuals, and loyal patriots, or rainbow pride poison, which includes the so-called log cabin Republicans, who are nothing more than a woke rainbow pride Trojan horse. So yesterday, November the 4th, 2021, Arizona Senator Wendy Rogers tweeted a one-line criticism of the RNC, the Republican National Committee. Simply stated, the RNC is going woke by celebrating LGBTQ pride. Everything woke turns ... To which the leading GOP advocate for rainbow pride poison, Richard Grinnell, responded, Wendy Rogers is growing increasingly anti-Trump. Yikes. Why? Because you have been whispering woke pride poison into President Trump's ears for years? Why? Because you had a log cabin so-called Republicans, LGB plus T, have been corrupting the GOP with your rainbow pride agenda? Maybe you missed this point in your coming out, Rick the Dick. So let's go over some facts. There are only two sexes, male and female. Gay and bisexuality is not a mental illness. Gender dysphoria is a mental illness. Gender dysphoria is not a sexuality, Rick, and it is certainly not a gay sexuality. Sorry, you are still confused. Where, Rick, how, Rick, is Wendy Rogers anti-Trump because she points out the fraud you are perpetrating? I'll wait. Then to make things worse, Arizona Supervisor Bill Gates responds, it's sad, unfortunate, and not surprising at Wendy Rogers AZ treats our LGBTQ friends and family with disrespect and disregard. The at GOP of the future is inclusive and optimistic. I'm thankful for the work at Log Cabin Phoenix continues to do to grow our party. And would that not have anything to do with the fact that Wendy Rogers has exposed you as a blue dog Democrat covering up the fraudulent 2020 election? So you think exploiting LGB folks for your political agenda and revenge to hit back at Patriot Wendy Rogers is okay? So here is a red pill for you, Supervisor Gage, from an Arizona constituent and gay man. Wendy Rogers is a real Republican. Wendy Rogers is a true patriot. Wendy Rogers is not a fraud like you. Wendy Rogers has bigger balls than the tiny wrinkled raisins you call testicles. Don't you dare think you can use LGB Patriots to fight your battles. And just to clarify your disrespect and disregard, Twitter endorsement of log cabin so-called Republicans and LGBTQ rainbow pride. Q stands for queer. It is and has been used to denigrate, humiliate, castigate, and queer bash longer than the N-word has been used on Black Americans. So you, Bill Gates, just insulted and used the N-word for homosexuals. How is that for disrespect? T stands for transgender, an oxymoron because you cannot transition your sex, your race, nor your species. It is a woke word you just endorsed. So-called transgender is not a sexuality. It is a dysphoria, a mental illness. You, Bill Gates, just asserted that you think all homosexuals and bisexuals are mentally ill. Thank you, but no thank you. Your LGB doesn't need your prejudice. So let's focus on what you just endorsed with your tweet. By supporting Rainbow Pride poison, you endorsed Rainbow Pride parade hedonistic orgies, public nudity, public sex, kink in front of kids, gay sex taught to kindergarten, drag queen story time, woke world cultural revolution, transgender intrusion into girls' and women's spaces. You, Bill Gates, are not a Republican, nor a patriot, but a rainbow rhino. Quite frankly, you are not even a particularly nice human being. And by the way, where was your protest when the City of Phoenix library system promoted rainbow story time? This is a quote from the lefty City of Phoenix propaganda targeting kids. Celebrate the LGBTQ plus community in rainbow story time online. Children aged birth to 5 and their favorite grown-ups, which they mean drag queens, can read books, sing and dance to topics that celebrate diversity and inclusion. The GOP future, as you put it, includes patriots who just happen to be LGB and don't have a desire to bring down society with degenerate acts. So if you make the mistake of exploiting LGB patriots, going after patriots like Wendy Rogers or the Patriot Party of Arizona, you're going to have to deal with this sissy gay man. And if you think I'm a pushover, be red pilled to know that the real GOP are waking up to frauds and rainbow rhinos like you. Your AZ LD28 buddy, ex-Senator Kate Brophy blocked me McGee, exposed her lefty self by cowardly endorsing black businesses during the Burn Loop murder riots. There is no race, gender, sex, sexuality, businesses, only American business. My video, Kate is Out of Date, is still one of my most highly watched videos on my BitChute channel. She lost my canvassing support and my vote, and I don't need to remind you, she lost her re-election because Republicans didn't vote for her. If you learn anything from the 2021 election victories for the GOP, is that unaffiliated and Democratic voters went for the GOP. Parents are sick of woke world propaganda being forced on their kids, and that includes rainbow pride poison. The sad fact is, as a red-pilled liberal, I'm a better Republican than you are. We are saying no to rainbow rhinos, and that includes you. Thank you for watching.